conditions, and of course the fact that it was for the lead.
Well, that's just credit to my holder, Don Maggio, and my snapper, Dane Demon. Without them, none of those kicks are possible. They're the best snapper and holder in the ACC.
But from your perspective, how much different was that?
It was different. I mean, but every kick's the same kick, so I got to go out there with the same mentality that I've got to do my job and make the kick. I think what helped is the day before we practiced wet ball work, snapping, holding, kicking. I think that helped a lot out there today.
Yeah, I mean, I think all our
Nick, I mean, just to be able to, kick 5 field goals and help the team get this victory, there was some struggle in the red zone. What's that feel like for you as a special team?
I mean, it feels great. I mean, it stinks that our offense wasn't able to get in the end zone, but I'm glad I was able to just do my part and do my job in order to help us get a great team win, which I think is a big pivotal win for us. A lot of momentum going into the bye week.
Describe some of the adjustments that you guys made from last week to this week with special teams and making sure that you were going to put yourself in a position where, hey, if the game was close, you knew you were in a position you could go ahead and execute.
Right. So, last week we had 2 big kickoff returns. So this week we were heavy on kick location on my part, putting the ball more hang, more distance to the corner, and we just really focused on our coverage units. And I think today you could see a big difference.
Have you ever kicked a game-winning field goal before?
That's actually my first one in game. Back in high school, I kicked a kind of a game winner in a scrimmage, but that's a big one for me. Game winner.
How different did it feel coming out for that one for you?
Like I said earlier, I go in with the same mentality that it's the same kick every time. I can't get in my own head because it's just one more person trying to make me miss the kick, if you know what I mean.
How much tougher was the last one compared to the other ones, given the conditions and the circumstances?
Of course, elements were a big factor. It was pouring down rain. The ball was soaking wet. The ball was a little heavy, but like I said, I just have to kick it the same way every time, just right down the middle. And like I said earlier, without Dom, Dayton, I wouldn't be able to make any of those kicks today.
Because you kicked the extra point, that was a wet ball.
Right.
That kind of prepared you for
right.
what that was
Yeah. I'm glad. I'm glad we got an extra point in there, so I could get a feel for what the conditions were actually like, how the field was, and I don't know if y'all could see me on the sideline, but I was drying my cleats off before I went out there because I didn't want to have heavy cleats. But other than that, same way every time.
Did you practice with the wet ball yesterday? Is that what Coach
Yes,
Clausen was
sir.
telling us?
Yes, sir.
How did that help?
It helped tremendous. I mean, we brought a bucket of water out there and we were just dunking the balls.